Good night, everybody. Welcome. And this one tonight is going to be twofold. Let me see. How do I begin? How about I begin at the beginning? And start out with how about a bit of pillow talk? No. Excuse me. I don't know if I've spoken before, but I believe I have. Talk a lot of things. I believe I have. You should know by now that I'm widowed and it's been a couple of years. And even before then, my husband and I were not together. And since he passed, I have been conflicted with the idea of praying for another husband, a partner, husband, but somebody to live out the rest of my life with. And you know, it has become the most difficult thing. When I think about it, it has become the most difficult thing to even think about. Many times, let me start like this. I don't look at, I used to watch TV and so. But these days, because of my Christianity and beliefs, I don't watch regular TV. I don't watch certain programs that contain like explicit sexual things in it. I don't look at movies that has a lot of cursing in it. These days I'm only looking at K-dramas, romantic comedies. Right. So if you know them, you know they're all about most of them have a lovely storyline and they end up the star and the lady end up together in the end most of the time. So that is where I'm at. And I look at these and I have friends who are married and things, and I know people who are married and has a good relationship and thing with their husband. My relationship with my husband was, in the beginning it was good, and then it all went out the window. Don't ask me what happened. But yes, I'll be watching my K-dramas and then I'll be like, wow, look at that, eh? The feelings and the way they relate to one another is so nice. And the thoughts has come, wouldn't you like to have a companion, somebody who you can turn around and talk to, somebody who you can, lie down in the night and lie down on the shoulder and have a conversation with, I'll be like, yeah. I don't literally talk to myself, eh? No. I usually am thinking these things. And all of a sudden I'll find myself, Father God, I'm coming to you right now to ask you for a husband. That might be as far as I get. Because when I think about the fact that that's another person, I've been living alone for a very long time. It's been over Let me see. My husband and I separated in 2000. It's been more than 25 years since I've been living alone by myself. My kids on one side of the house and I'm on the other. So I've been doing my own thing. And the thought of somebody else coming into my space, and I am a woman. I don't, like, if I get up today and I feel to cook, I cook. And I will cook my meals and I will have them in the freezer. If I'm hungry, I just go and get something and I heat it up. Now a husband now, and I don't eat meat, so I don't really eat meat. I eat fish. I would have fish if I feel like it. I'll get some fish. And I don't have things in the freezer, meat in the freezer to say I can just go and pick up something. No, I don't do that. So I have greens, I have rice, I have pasta. And by God, when I think about having to, every single day I have to figure out again, after doing it for so many years when I was young, because I was a housewife, so I did everything. Bake my own bread. I made gluten because we were vegetarians. I made gluten. I washed the flour and seasoned it. I made my own fish from scratch. So I did everything. And when I think about somebody, every single day I have to figure out what to feed this person. One. And then when they dirty the clothes, I gotta wash them. Ooh. And then, not only that, Lord, I gotta share my bed. I have to share my bed. Let me tell you how I sleep. I sleep on 2 pillows. I have a pillow by my foot, which is this pillow here. It's by my foot every night. I have another pillow on this. There is another one I put in front of that. So my feet are on 3 pillows, one below and 2 above. 2, one in front of the other. And then my head is on 2 pillows. And then I have a pillow on my left and my right under my arm. Then I have a pillow on me, on my side, because I sleep on my side. So I have a pillow resting on my side, between my hip like this. Yeah. So I'm surrounded and I'm covered with pillows. And if somebody else come on the bed, I will have to give them a pillow. And not only that, people come with a lot of habits. And by God, I can't. Sometimes they have dirty habits. They don't want to bathe twice a day. They don't want to brush their teeth twice a day. Sometimes 3 times a day if they have to. And I don't want you to come and tell me what I should or should not do. If I feel to sit down when they come and look at my movies and relax, I can do that all day. Just breaking for meals. With a husband now, I gotta get up and do whatever he wants. It's like having another child. It's like having a child all over again. At 61, I am going to be 61 this year. And these prayers are always cut short. Because when I think, and oh, the most important one, I almost forgot. Most important one, when I think about the ladies out there that I know, has a husband at my age or little younger, and then these men are out there not studying the wife, studying other people out there, cheating on them and doing all sorts of nonsense, I realized I can't do it. I will not do it. That I can't. That I cannot do. If I tell you I can't do that, I can't do it. That's the reason why I left my husband. He told me straight to my face, yes, I have another woman, and I want you and the woman. And I was like, I was out there in a flash. I left with garbage bags. I went downstairs and I pulled out some garbage bags out the cupboard, and I went upstairs and I gave two to each of my children. I said, pack everything you have, shoes, everything, and let's go. We're leaving. Before the end of that day, I was back in my mother's house. The whole house was covered in garbage bags. I took half of the ways, my ironing board for the children's clothes, my iron. I left him his pots. I took my pots. I took my dishes for my children, what I needed for my children, because I had no intention of ever going back, and I didn't. It was just a short time. I had meant it for a short time, but because of circumstances, it ended up being that was it. And I can't do that again. I honestly can't do that again. So every single time I go off on these little loopy-headed thoughts, where I'm like, oh, wow, I am so lonely. Yes, I get lonely. I get extremely lonely. For company, somebody to just like now, any night when I lie down, have somebody to just talk to, just sit down and talk to about my day, what is on my mind and all of that, about world events and all of that. And every time I go off on these loops, and then I start praying, I can't finish it. I have too many obstacles in my way, too many things, too many hang-ups and things I don't want to change. I actually do not want to change them. I have so many things going on. I still have to finish my side of the house. I am putting on a porch, still putting on a porch there. I have a little puppy that I have to take care of now. Oh, that's enough for me. I have grandbabies, a new grandbaby to take care of, to help with, and my plants. I don't think I need a husband. You never know. One of these days I might get through the prayer. I might go forward and Father God send me a husband. I might get through to finish it, to get it all done and off, like how you finish a letter and mail it. Yeah. But in the meantime, between time, yeah. The thoughts of a husband is very far most of the time. After I come off of the K-drama loop, when the K-drama finishes, because this happens when I'm close to finishing a K-drama, it usually comes to that point. Or if I see somebody posting the husband or the wife online, and I say, oh wow. And then I go into, what if I had a husband, or what if I, yeah. I don't think so. In I like my life the way it is, yeah. I love my freedom. I love being able to get up out of my bed when I feel like it. I love to, in the day, if I feel to lie down in the day and take a nap, I can do that. I don't have to go and light the stove unless I am absolutely hungry. I don't have to figure out what to give anybody else for dinner. I can just pop 2 eggs in the pot, boil them, and I'm good. Have a cup of tea with that, and I'm good to go for the night. And make a sandwich, and you gotta get lettuce and tomato and mustard and all kind of good. No, my sandwich might just be the bread, the lettuce, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of fish seasoning. I'm good to go. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of lettuce. It has to be packed, ram-packed of lettuce. And I'm good. Or a nice cucumber salad. Oh my God. A nice cucumber salad and I'm good to go. But when you have a husband now, you gotta prepare all these things. You gotta prepare. You might want food late in the night. And not a sandwich. They might even want a sandwich. They might want so much. I can't do it. Oh my God, sometimes my body is too tired. If I go out in the yard and I do some work and I come back in, I gotta sit down a while for my body to come back to being not stiff. Because it gets stiff, the back, the spinal stenosis kicks my butt. It kicks my butt. Excuse me. It kicks my butt. But I am alright. I'm good. If you guys, I'm not saying that a husband is not a good thing. Believe me, I'm not saying that. A husband is a fabulous thing. If you want a husband, have a husband. Go out by all means. Go out and find and wait on God to provide the husband that you need. But I'm saying at my age, where I am now in life, it's not for me. It's just not my thing. The thought is come, yes, and it's nice to think about it. And yes, the physical part is a thought as well. And then I say, oh God. And then all sort of thoughts in my head about that part of it. And then I'm like, Jesus. So, if you need a husband, go and get a husband by all means. Pray for a husband. Pray for a godly husband. A husband that will uplift you, will be a companion, and somebody who will take you through this journey in a positive way. Biblically, a biblical husband. Pray for him, of course. But for me, myself and I, amen, we're all right. I'm all right the way I am. When I weigh the pros and the cons, when I weigh the good and the bad throw me off, the good help me a little bit, but my ways and my needs outweigh everything else. So, if you want a husband, you can pray for one. But I'm okay. the way I am. I hope you guys enjoyed this tonight pillow talk. I hope you have a wonderful night. You get a lot of rest. May God bless and keep you. Always remember, Jesus is the center of our lives. Make sure that He is the center of your life. Don't forget, He is all we need in this time. End times. Yes, we are in end times. Just pray. If you're not a Christian and you want to give your life, just pray and ask God to forgive you and come into your life and save you. Have a conversation with God. A prayer is just a conversation with God. Pray and ask Him to guide you. And find a church, a Bible teaching church, a church that would not teach you about what they call prosperity gospel. A gospel that is not preparing you for end times and not the rapture. I'm not speaking about the rapture. I personally don't believe in the rapture, but that's another whole other story. We will deal with that at another time. Anyway, invite Jesus into your life today. Welcome Him in, and you will see the marvelous things that He will do in your life. Thank you very much for watching my video. Those who are subscribed, please remember to send the video for a friend, invite somebody to visit the channel, like, subscribe, and share. Love to all. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy your day tomorrow. God bless and keep you guys always. And I will see you on another Pillow Talk.